It feels like there are two roads available to all human beings on planet Earth right now, and specifically in America. Does it feel like there are two roads to you? One road is where we take personal responsibility and do the investigation and the work and the study for our own health and well-being and our own wealth. And the other road is we just farm it off to where it's automated or done for us, so to speak, and we outsource it. I don't know about you, but that's pretty sketchy to me. I don't mind outsourcing some things, but when it comes to health and well-being and wealth, many people are insourcing their lives. I mean, you see it with the simplicity movement, with the minimalist movement. They're cutting themselves off from the world because, let's be honest, it's getting weird. It's not getting weird. It is weird. It is weird. Dealing with the modern, let's just take the medical system for example. Dealing with the modern medical system kind of feels vulturistic, and you feel like a unit, an economic unit of gain for them. I'm not talking about the people in the system. People are people, human beings, but the system as a whole. And I think it comes back to what Ken O'Keefe was saying. Like, as long as we have a financial system that is driven by, it's not even driven by profit, it's driven by not well people in the head. It's fine to make a profit, but when you have a system that wants, a few people at the top that want, not only do they want money, power, and control, like they want to take it to the next level. They just want a subservient class. And boy, are they getting it. These smartphones doing a lot of thinking for us. I was talking with a friend the other day about Google Maps or Apple, what is it, Wayfinding, whatever these devices, we tell it where to go and it tells us, it thinks for us. Back in my day, when I was delivering pizzas, I had the map. We all had the map back there. There's a map on the wall before you leave. You know where you're going. You have a map in your car. City maps, that's all they had. Now people don't have to use those brain cells. And another idea that I'm embracing wholeheartedly recently is, if you don't use it, you will lose it. If you don't use your ability to think, you're going to lose your ability to think. If you don't use your ability to move your body, you'll lose your ability to move your body. Like, use it or lose it. It is very clear to me in life that we're either pushing in on life, or life is pushing in on us, or death is pushing in on us. And every day we wake up, we have the choice to make. Am I going to push back to life and push into life, or am I going to let life push into me? Am I moving to life or death? Anyway, I just feel like there's those two roads ahead, and some people seem okay with it. I think, the conspiracy theorist in me thinks that the powers that be, which I don't think they're powerful, I think they're just twisted. Let's call them the manipulators. That's a more appropriate word. They're not powerful. They're small little people. They're weird. And I've even gone so far as to say they're, satanic and demonic from what I see. I mean, I was huge red pilled during COVID time, and I was like, son of a gun. This shit, this is either a fallen world like the Bible says, or the people that run the media, run the government, run the music industry, run the entertainment industry, want it to appear that way. That's all I see. Too many things line up to a biblical storyline, right? Too many things line up. It's weird. It's weird. All the BS with Israel, Trump moving the capital from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, the growing of the red heifers, the silver coin with Trump's name on it. I mean, on and on and on. That event in early 2000s that we cannot speak about, or we get a little thought police sticker at the bottom where those two buildings fell down. The event in October 7. I mean, either this shit is real from a biblical standpoint or they're making it look real. Either way, it's freaky AF. Freaky AF. But I do feel we all have a choice every day. Do we want to, we're either moving more into the system, which I call the beast system, that wants to just get a hold of us and squeeze everything it can out of us. Not saying there aren't good people in that system, but as the system squeezes, right, it burns people out on the bottom end of it. You see it with homelessness is rising. People aren't able to keep up with the cost of inflation, right? 10, 15 years ago, maybe 10, I had this epiphany that Americans are going to have to learn to live like third world people. Riding bicycles, carrying water on their head maybe. I don't know if it's going to get that crazy, but people in America should at least entertain the idea. But the problem is, again, back to use it or lose it, back to whatever you practice is going to become permanent. If you're practicing consumption and you're practicing like a never-ending flow of money, you hear about this from time to time with people that make a high income but don't save any of it and don't live don't live below their means. If you're making $400,000 or $500,000 a year, good for you. But what happens when a layoff comes, or when the market shifts, or when these a-holes tank the market like they did in 2008? Deliberately or intentionally or unintentionally. Either they're stupid. That's again back to the duality in the world. Either these people are stupid or they're deliberately tanking the market. Either 2008 was a oops, we shouldn't have done that. I fall in the camp of it was intentional because I know what happened with Larry Fink. I know he was put into the subprime business, and he had a hand in that, according to trying to fix it. Then BlackRock came out on top. Why would the government hire Larry Fink to fix the housing situation? That's sketchy. And then now he's running the biggest hedge fund in the world. It's wild. It is wild. You say this to people that don't really follow it, and they look at you like you're a conspiracy theorist, and you're like, okay, that's why I don't try to convince people, that you have to wake up on your own. But there's two roads emerging, and we get to choose which road. My MO is I have been and will continue to extricate myself from all the systems that I can in any way possible. Financial system, healthcare system, exercising, vitamins, minerals, becoming your own doctor. Because again, I went to the doctor for a bee sting a couple years ago. It was $111. I was in there for all of like 3 minutes. That was my portion. That was my portion from insurance. I mean, my deductible's high anyway because I don't plan on going to the doc. It's exorbitant. It's outrageous. So $111 for the guy to tell me, yeah, we could give you a steroid. My hand swelled up so big that I was like, am I going to have problems? I didn't know. I've since realized, hey, just let this shit ride out. And also preventative measures, knowledge, soaking your hand in Epsom salts and maybe a clay bath to pull those out. I didn't treat it right when I got it. That's the problem. I didn't get on it. It was a wasp sting and it nailed me good, and my hand swelled so big. But I went in 3 to 5 minutes in the doctor's office. They didn't touch me. They didn't do anything. And he said, we either give you a steroid or you ride it out. I'll never go to the doctor for a bee sting again, that's for sure. But you live and learn, right? And acquire medical knowledge and nursing knowledge so that you can take care of yourselves, because our system is breaking down. It is breaking down. And it's we're kind of experiencing what Canada experiences and what the UK experiences. Long wait times to see a doctor. And when you see the doctor, I don't know about you, but I don't necessarily feel like the doctor's giving me their full attention because they're squeezed too. Remember, we're all in the bullshit system that these mofos created, saying, hey, this is the best thing since sliced bread. It's not. People are waking up. They're becoming more healthy. I think there's a huge health revolution going. Again, back to the different roads. People see the BS. They're like, I can't go down that road because it's cost prohibitive and I don't get good service. and they just want me in their system to squeeze money out of me. So people who are conscious and awake and aware are like, no, thank you, and they're embracing health and wellness, sleep, meditation, social connection, exercise, being on your purpose. That's a huge unseen factor to health and wellness. If you don't have a purpose and a mission when you wake up in life, something to get you eager and excited, that is a huge critical factor to your zest for life and your vitality and your vigor. And to that point, I want to invite you to go check out One Life at thisismyonelife.com. There's be a link somewhere around this video. It's built around your purpose. If you build and design your life around your purpose and your mission in life, your hero's journey, whatever that may be, guarantee you on your deathbed, whenever that comes, hopefully you have a long and fruitful and happy life. On your deathbed, you're going to die a happy person, right? Leonardo da Vinci said it. Just as a well-spent day brings happy sleep, a well-spent life brings happy death. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you very much. Leave me a thumbs up if you like it. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Go check out One Life at thisismyonelife.com, and also focusandflow.co, which is the product and apparel line for conscious creators. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.